Welcome back to the channel. If you're the kind of person who wants to stay ahead of the curve in the crypto world, then today's video is going to be worth every second of your time. We're diving deep into the Internet Computer Protocol, better known as ICP, and trust me, what's happening with this project is so much bigger than just another crypto story. ICP is positioning itself at the intersection of AI innovation, DeFi development, and true decentralization, all while trading at levels we haven't seen for months. This video is for informational and educational purposes only. It is not financial advice. Always do your own research and consult a professional before making any investment decisions. In this video, we're going to explore why ICP is not only surviving, but thriving in today's market. We'll break down its price action, huge developer activity, what's really happening with the ecosystem growth, and some major real-world moves that could make ICP a key player in crypto's next big wave. So grab a coffee, get comfortable, and let's unravel why so many people believe that ICP right now might be one of the strongest asymmetric bets in the entire market. Let's begin by zooming in on ICP's price action, because that always gives us the first clue about how the broader market sees this project. ICP is hovering at price points we haven't touched since last November, which in crypto time feels like years ago. But here's the key detail. This isn't just a random price floor. The $4.50 to $5.50 range has proven itself as a foundational support zone multiple times over the past couple of years. This level held strong even during black swan events like the FTX meltdown and other big market shakeouts. If you study the charts closely, you'll see that every time ICP has dipped to this region, it eventually rebounds with substantial upside. Historically, these levels have been launchpads for 200% to even 400% moves. It's almost like the market collectively agrees that this is where real accumulation happens before the next breakout phase. The real question is, will that breakout come soon? Well, we have some major resistance to tackle first. The $5.87 level is that stubborn ceiling ICP has knocked on multiple times since March. Once we see a solid, sustained break above that level, the charts start looking primed for retests of those macro highs, $15 and $21. And here's where it gets interesting. While the broader crypto market is waiting for Bitcoin to do its thing, many altcoins, especially those with strong fundamentals, are coiling up like springs. We're seeing signs that Bitcoin dominance could take a breather, and when that happens, high-utility altcoins like ICP could have room to rally in a big way. So from a technical perspective, we're sitting on what looks like an excellent risk-reward zone. Long-term believers are dollar-cost averaging around this support. If you've been on the fence about ICP, these are the kinds of levels that people look back on. Now, the price story is just the surface. Let's get to what really matters, the building behind the scenes. ICP isn't just floating on hype, it's one of the most active networks in crypto right now. Developer activity is one of the strongest signals for long-term viability because projects that attract builders tend to be the ones with staying power. According to data from Sentiment, ICP has topped the charts for developer activity multiple times, outpacing not just other altcoins, but even Ethereum at points. Think about that. A project that's often overshadowed by bigger names is quietly outbuilding almost everyone. In the past month alone, ICP has seen over 550 measurable developer events in its public GitHub repos. This tells us that the DFinity team and the broader community aren't just talking, they're actually deploying new code, upgrading features, and pushing the boundaries of what a decentralized network can do. It's worth noting that this activity spike isn't a one-off. Even last year, ICP's developer metrics were consistently impressive. This is a clear indicator that the ecosystem isn't reliant on hype cycles. Instead, it's driven by relentless innovation. Next up, let's talk about the raw performance numbers that set ICP apart. Right now, the network consistently handles over 4,100 transactions per second. That's huge. For context, Ethereum's base layer has nowhere near that throughput without relying on Layer 2 solutions. ICP does it natively. Beyond transactions per second, ICP's daily cycle burn rate is above $8,000, which is a healthy sign of real utility. You also have more than 72 million instructions executed per second. These aren't vanity metrics. They show that people and projects are actually using the network in real time. Let's not forget the backbone, the nodes and data centers. ICP's infrastructure has grown steadily, with more node providers coming online and a rising number of canisters, which are basically smart contracts on the ICP network. To put it in perspective, there are now over 948,000 canisters deployed. That's mind-blowing growth when you consider where the ecosystem started just a couple of years ago. The bottom line is clear. The network is alive, it's transacting, and its capacity keeps expanding. This level of scalability and efficiency is why so many developers are choosing ICP as the foundation for their decentralized applications. One of the biggest catalysts for ICP's future potential is its dual focus on two narratives that dominate crypto headlines right now: AI and DeFi. ICP is becoming a hotbed for AI-focused projects. In fact, it's quietly positioning itself as one of the leading blockchains for decentralized AI infrastructure. There's a big reason for that. The DeFi team understands that the next wave of internet evolution will be driven by AI integration, and they're ensuring ICP is ready for it. The numbers back this up too. When you look at the top AI and big data projects ranked by dev activity, ICP is consistently at the top. It's outperforming heavyweights who claim to be the kings of AI crypto. This tells you one thing: there's a long-term vision here, and it's backed by actual builders, not just buzzwords. On the DeFi side, ICP has been steadily building bridges, literally. The OneSec decentralized message passing bridge is a great example. It lets users move stablecoins like USDC in and out of ICP's ecosystem without needing wrapped ETH. This is massive for stablecoin liquidity because it cuts out unnecessary friction. And then you have projects like USUN, a lending protocol that sits on top of these bridges. Now, people can lend Bitcoin and borrow stablecoins across chains, all within the ICP ecosystem. This taps directly into the DeFi primitives that have made other chains so successful, but ICP does it with an extra layer of speed, security, and decentralization. When you combine AI's growth with DeFi's robust use cases, you start to see why so many people are waking up to ICP's potential. It's not a pipe dream, it's a living, breathing ecosystem. It doesn't stop at on-chain numbers and devlogs. ICP is also making real strides in bringing crypto utility into the everyday world. Take Aeon, for example. They're working to integrate ICP payments into real-world merchant networks. We're talking about 20 million plus merchants in Southeast Asia alone accepting payments via Aeon Pay. That means you could one day pay for your coffee at Starbucks or a meal at McDonald's with ICP-powered transactions. This kind of mainstream integration is what crypto needs to truly break out of its niche. And it's not a gimmick. Stablecoins, real-world payments, and a self-sustaining ecosystem all work together to drive consistent value and adoption. Combine that with the innovations happening at major community events, like the World Computer Summit, and you see a project that's not just surviving the bear market, but setting itself up to thrive in the next bull phase. One thing I absolutely love about ICP is its long-term vision. The recent World Computer Summit was a testament to that. It's been about a decade since Dominic Williams, the founder, laid out the original blueprint for what would become the Internet computer. Now, with Internet Computer 2.0 and initiatives like the ICP Alliance, they're doubling down on building an open, self-correcting Internet that's censorship-resistant and developer-friendly. This vision isn't just empty talk. The DeFi team continues to roll out demos, upgrades, and new protocols that push the limits of what's possible. And the community around ICP, builders, node operators, everyday users, keeps expanding. They're not just chasing trends, they're creating a robust foundation for what they see as the future of the internet itself. Let's wrap this up. Here's the big takeaway. ICP right now is an ecosystem bursting with life, not only holding its own, but outpacing many competitors in the areas that matter most: developer activity, real transactions, real-world use cases, and the ability to scale. The price levels we're seeing now are in line with historic accumulation zones that have repeatedly produced serious upside. With its unique blend of AI focus, DeFi expansion, real-world adoption plays, and a deeply committed community, ICP is proving it's not just another altcoin. It's an entire platform with the potential to help shape the next era of the internet. If you've been watching from the sidelines, now might be the perfect time to take a fresh look. Keep an eye on the resistance zones, watch the development milestones, and remember that in crypto, the biggest opportunities often come when few are paying attention. So, what do you think about ICP's current position? Are you bullish on its growth in AI and DeFi? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found value in this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more breakdowns like this. Thanks for watching, stay curious, stay cautious, and I'll catch you in the next one.